Again. Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on and sit down because today we're talking about the Minecraft movie. Let me just say, we're talking about, I think, the theater experience again. We did go and see the Minecraft movie. I didn't think it was, you know, I liked it more than the Super Mario Brothers movie. I liked it more than the FNAF movie. Even more controversial take. If anybody goes into the Minecraft movie and they're like, I like FNAF better.
Well, I guess both fan bases are autistic, but...
Well, we're not critiquing that. Really, we went into it because it was the same thing as when we went into the Wicked movie, right? We went in because what we found was people going hog wild, right? We mostly went and saw to see if there'd be anybody singing in the theater, which there was, thankfully. And this time, instead of gay people singing Defying Gravity, you have a bunch of teenagers screaming, hooping, and hollering, and throwing popcorn. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we in? This is the state of movie theaters right now. This is also advocates who push for just, I'm gonna watch it at home, right? Which is unfortunate because I do think the movie theater is a special place. And this pains me, Nick. I'm pained. My feeble little heart can't take it.
Similar to like the Eras Tour too, with Taylor Swift, fans getting up and doing
Oh yeah,
circles.
the Eras Tour. Well, there's a difference between, well here, I'm not gonna blame the Swifties for that, all right? I want to. Well, the only people I blame at the Eras Tour is like the girl who's sitting outside the stadium and she starts crying when she hears the song. It was the song that saved my life.
Well, I'm talking about when they were playing the theater.
Oh, the theaters, yeah. They're doing the cult mentality. Well, I mean, you know, it's a concert thing. It's a difference, at least, right? So today we're gonna talk about the absolute pandemonium that's the Minecraft movie. From trashing theaters to body slamming, from trashing theaters to body slamming theater staff. Let's Minecraft. To better understand how we got here, we have to go back to the beginning. When the trailer of the Minecraft movie dropped in late 2024, people were immediately taken back by how bizarre it looked, right? Remember people being like, what does that sheep look like, dude? Why does a sheep look like that? And you're like, it's Cube. It's Minecraft. Not a big deal. Which, once again, we saw the movie. Thought they did the zombies and pigs pretty good. No. I'll say it.
Villagers.
Love the villagers. The only reason I'd go back is for the villagers. I'd watch that every day of the week. People were already prepped for disappointment after finding out that the movie would be live action rather than fully animated. But seeing the grossly realistic texture on the iconic Minecraft characters greatly upset fans of the game. Like, this isn't cute and simple. What is this? You know what kind of remind me of? It was like that thing when it's like Minecraft graphics turned all the way up. Like those YouTube
Talking about
videos.
RTX on and RTX.
Yeah. It runs with that trend. The villager character specifically disgusted people the most. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's uncanny, but at the same time, I was like, this rules. They're so looking, and all they do is just yeah. It's so good. Other complaints stem from how the entire movie looked like an overly saturated green screen mess. Sorry to break it to you, the Minecraft world isn't real. You're probably gonna have to have some CGI, which I will say in defense of it again, there's a couple parts where they have practical Minecraft sets and it looks really sick. Jack Black and his sheep house, whatever, that was all practical and that looks sick. I thought it looked good, you know? Could you have done all of that? I think you probably could have with the budget you had, dude, but no, gotta make it digital. Which also, to be fair, if it was all practical, would that not take away from the fact that it's like a game? Jack Black was asked by an interviewer about his feelings on the trailer criticism, and he said, quote, I was surprised because I loved the trailer. I was like, oh, this is gonna go over great. And you know, there's always so many people that are sensitive to everything you put out there. I love the movie, but now I'm like, I don't know. Let's see what everyone else thinks, because I don't trust myself anymore.
Yeah, actually, in the interview, he seems kind of bummed. He's like,
I'd be
man.
bummed too, man. You talk about, I've had a cash cow in Kung Fu Panda for 20 years. And now people are like, you're in too much stuff. He's like, God damn, dude. God forbid I work. God forbid I work.
They love you till they hate you.
They love you till, hey, don't I know it, dude. Don't I know it. Regardless, the movie was being marketed non-stop. And seeing that Minecraft is the most popular game in the world, there was no escaping it. Minecraft merchandise began filling shelves, with people finding it bizarre that an official Minecraft merch now includes overweight man in his 50s wearing a blue shirt, which I did get because I love it so much. I also got, oh, he's back there. I cut a hole in him, doesn't matter. McDonald's started releasing the Minecraft movie meals and Happy Meals, appealing to adults as well as children. Each one included collectible toys, figures, and in-game items. I'm a big softie for vinyl toys too, so you better believe. I want the Big Mac Cube, Nick. I want the Big Mac Cube. What do I have to do to get the Big Mac Cube? Alongside its theatrical release, a pirated version of the film was uploaded to the internet. This cut included incomplete CGI and visual FX, which, you know, probably can't show it, but
People say that's the true way to watch the movie.
that's how we truly Minecraft. However, this did nothing to hinder the movie's success. It was released on April 4th and ended up being a massive box office hit. The movie made global earnings of $313 million during its opening weekend, making it the highest grossing video game movie adaptation in history, even beating Mario. I thought that was crazy. Isn't that wild? I don't know. You know, and we saw the movie. It was cringy. Or I'm not gonna get around it. It's stupid. There's a lot of things where it's like a really tropey. You know, if you want a breakdown of old men talking about the movie, just watch Red Letter Media talk about it, okay? Because they don't know what's going on either, and they're talking about it like Siskel and Ebert. So you do what you got to do with that, all right?
Oh, the last line. When will the Lord take me? That's my last line. I'm sorry, I forgot that last part.
Oh, okay, that's the important part.
Yeah.
All I know is that you had the Mimi moments. If I was a kid, I'd probably be thrilled by this. And here's the thing. I know. Put me down now, dude. I talk about fucking movies from time. I talked about the Super Mario Brothers movie. I didn't like that. It's for kids. It's for kids. You're gonna criticize a kids movie? Yeah, bitch. You know why? Because Puss in Boots 2, so good. Said it then, I'll say it now. How to Train Your Dragon. I thought the live action adaptation doesn't look too bad. Do I think Lilo and Stitch looks good in live action? No, looks horrible. All I know is that there were some moments legitimately got me to laugh. What can I say? I was chortling. Yeah, I was villager laughing. All right. So I don't know. I was gonna say, is it the worst thing of all time? No, it's not. Sorry. I'll say it right now. I'll die on this hill. Better than FNAF. And you know how many people are gonna be like, and then, sorry, don't know what I'm supposed to tell you. It's easy to also assume that the Minecraft movie would have been in some way successful, right? But with that success, there were some downsides. And we have to talk about chaotic movie screenings. Preteens and teenagers went to the movie theater and all hell broke loose. During a Minecraft movie, one specific scene has birthed a massive TikTok trend.
Chicken jockey!
In it, we see the appearance of Chicken Jockey, which is essentially just a Minecraft mob riding on top of a chicken, all right? Is it a meme? Was it even that big of a in the game? Was it a big meme? No. I think it's just the trailer of him yelling, Chicken Jockey! It has now reached peak cinema, my friends. Kino to its finest. For some reason, audience members would film themselves saying the phrase, Chicken Jockey! Along with Jack Black before screaming and cheering at the top of their lungs.
Chicken jockey!
You meme on a movie like this, you have a good time with your friends. We complained, don't go to a movie theater and sing. Here's the difference, because I'm gonna say something controversial. Going to the Minecraft movie with your boys or your friends and screaming Chicken Jockey and clapping, awesome. Going to a movie theater and trying to sing as if you're in the play, annoying. Stop that. Also, Chicken Jockey lasts severely shorter than the entirety of Defying Gravity. All right, just want to say that.
Also, the people singing are probably singing every song.
What's up? It's nonstop. Which, don't get me wrong, there's Jack Black lines throughout that are getting cheered and memed on. Every time, it's funny until it's not, and we'll talk about that. People were comparing the response to their hyped up screams to the biggest moments from Avengers Endgame, you know, which people look back on the Endgame now and they're like, it was like a part of my childhood. And then like the Minecraft Chicken Jockey is just dwarfing it. You know what I mean? Which, to be fair, genuine responses of joy versus malicious intents of making fun of something you paid for it just so you could go. It's like basically a circus freak show. You're going up there just so you can be like, ah! You know, my good friend over at the Kino Corner said this on Twitter, which I thought was pretty was important to bring up. That was the wildest theater experience of my life. Most of my audience were middle schoolers, and they would clap and hoot and holler whenever one of the meme lines was said, or when they recognized something from the game. When Jack Black said, Chicken Jockey, the theater erupted into sheer pandemonium. Kids were cheering, clapping, jumping onto the top of their seats. Whenever Jack Black sang, the kids would get up and start dancing in the aisles. They acted like this wasn't a movie, but a rock concert. It was a complete expression of mixed and genuine love of Minecraft and irony poisoning, and the result was pure chaos for 100 or so minutes, which I gotta tell you, if that's not worth price of admission, I don't know what is. Because if there's also some snob who's like, I just came here to watch the movie, man. I'm like, you're not, I don't think you're missing much in terms of there. I think you can catch back up. I would rather be in that movie experience, honestly.
I was gonna say, I wish our theater was that we went too early.
We went too early. We went on a Thursday afternoon. Also, there was a huge family in front of us, like it was like a giant Mormon family or something. Did you notice that? I was like sitting there, I saw the mom and dad, and I was like, my head kept turning because like the amount of kids that were in the front. I was like, Dad, their whole movie. Dad, is that a creeper? I was like, no, see, that's the bad movie. We had the bad one. Quiet and then just, Dad, is that creeper? Dad? Almost like karate chopped out of the back of his head. If I had to hear DAD question mark one more time, I was gonna blow my brains out in the theater. I would have been a creeper. The cheering from the audience became so loud that most people from outside of the theater could hear echoing throughout the building. Which is awesome. And as these videos began to blow up on social media, people began to escalate things. In some videos, moviegoers started climbing onto their friends' shoulders, imitating the chicken jockey as they threw their popcorn into the air. Now see, this is where I have to draw the line a little bit. Listen, there's one thing for you to even endanger your life, or you could cripple yourself by getting on your friend's shoulder in a dark movie theater and do, woo! And like take your shirt off and like throw it in the air like that. It's another thing to take popcorn and throw it across, or slushies and throw it across. Come on, bro. Come on. Listen, we can hoot and holler. What are we doing? Making a mess? Come on now. What the hell is this? And it never ends well. As soon as you start throwing stuff, never ends well. Never ends well. Like the
You think a chicken jockey's gonna show up and
theater? The theater. We can't put that in the video. Bleep all that. In many cases, this behavior extended far past just the chicken jockey scene. Some screenings had people screaming and cheering basically nonstop, which that's annoying. All right. Save it for the Jack. If you had just a Jack Black moments to be, I'd just be like, come on, dude, it's kids having fun. But if you're just sitting there screaming, ah, that's terrorism. All right. I'm going to go ahead and say it. That you have committed an act of terror. And theater staff, let me tell you something, dude. Theater staff right now online is being treated like a substitute teacher. Theater staff were getting enraged by a large number of families leaving with their kids to request refunds due to the obnoxious teens screaming throughout the film.
Refund. Multiple families now because of all the teenagers in here. If I have to do it again, you're all getting kicked out and leave.
Sir, can you please stop
Understand?
Stop recording. Oh, I got you, dude.
What are you gonna tell a group of kids? Stop it. Hey, you guys screaming and stuff is making me upset. What do you think a 14-year-old's gonna do? Who definitely made fun of a handicapped kid on his way in and like literally took a on a homeless guy. I'm just, what are you, yeah. You know, it's gonna do nothing, dude. If anything, you have to just be like, you need to get like an older guy in there and just be like, you guys are funny, man. You guys are awesome. And that would probably shut them up. They're like, oh, what are we doing? Some older dude. Seriously, you guys remind me of me. Well, that's how you stop a teen. What if Regal Cinema started employing just like a 45-year-old guy just to kind of snoop around and just be like, you guys, you want to hang out after this?
oh, the vibe killer.
He's a vibe killer. He come and he just sat on a seat next to you and he's just like, you guys want to you guys like tech decks or something? He's like tech decking.
He's got the full Minecraft creeper outfit, creeper shirt.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say the onesie, the creeper onesie. He's like, seriously, I didn't even know they made this in my size till this morning. Amazon's just that fast. Isn't that cool? If you had a guy that did that, I'm telling you, that would stop it. The whole audience would be like, we should just get out of here.
You have to make it seem uncool. Right now, it's too cool.
That's what I'm saying. You have to kill her. He's just like, dude, I plan on screaming. If a 52-year-old man sat next to a teenager and he said, I plan on screaming chicken jockey so loud, I can't wait to record it. That would kill it. Or if you had like just a wave of old people walk in and that was just for the chicken jockey part, it's like, yeah, we're part of the Facebook group that goes in and yells chicken jockey. We just think it's so funny what you guys are doing in here. That would kill it. Dead meme immediately. That's what they have to do, dude. AMC Regal, hit me up.
Also, another thing is you pay other companies to go in on the chicken jockey thing and make it cringe.
The new Minister of Finance's chicken jockey? No, this is not true!
Well, exactly. And then you need to sit there and it's like, but at every entrance of the theater experience, you need to have a giant banner that says chicken jockey when you walk in, and it's sitting there, and then it's like people recording you, and it's like a roller coaster thing. So like, hey, buy your photo of when you said chicken jockey in the theater, and kids would be like, lame, man. I don't want to do it. And on Twitter, HW Movies said, Minecraft is easily the loudest cinema experience I've ever been in. Cheering at every third line, only person who was seemingly not into it was a guy in a Minecraft onesie who stormed to the door of the cinema, turned back to everyone and yelled, yo! no, and left. That would have, as a teenager, that would have been a golden experience. Golden. See, that was the thing. Back in my day, we didn't have any cool movies like that. You went and saw shitty movies, ironically, but there was no one else in the theater. And no one else cared. And there was also, there was no way to tell people that you saw it. It was just you and your friend group being like.
Me and my friend group used to do our own memes and yell it in theaters.
Before and after the screening, people would walk down to the front of the theater and start leading chants in order to get everyone hyped up for the movie. And some Minecraft fans with sensory issues who wanted to see the movie opening night were heavily persuaded out of it by people online. If you have sensory issues, that sucks. And I sympathize, but at the same time, you're going into the Minecraft movie after a TikTok trend. I would say maybe just wait for it to be on rental. It'll be on rental in 2 weeks. You'll be all right. Go to a showing at noon when they're in school, all right?
I was gonna say, if your kid really wants to see it, treat him. Take him out of school for a day. Take him to the Minecraft movie.
What is the problem with people taking their kid out of school for a day? If a kid is like, I can't, Dad, I can't watch it. If I sat there and if it was that bad, I would feel so bad. I'd be like, well, fuck it, let's go at a noon. We're gonna go to noon screening. Because I'd feel bad.
Theaters should do, hey, this is the chicken jockey screening where they encourage rowdiness.
Yeah, but that doesn't work. See, because remember they did that. They tried doing that with the Wicked thing. Remember, they're like, this is the sing-along one, and people were like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to the regular one. It's like a karaoke bar to them. The Wicked fans are just like, I want someone to be upset. I want to sing in front of people who don't know that I'm back here. If I'm angry with me, right? So if you did the chicken jockey thing, people are gonna be like, I'm going to intentionally go to the one where people are trying to enjoy it so I can ruin it for them. That's gonna be the name of the game. That's like Elmer Fudd trying to set up a trap for Bugs Bunny, dude. But Bugs, it's in here. Don't you want to come in here? The worst Elmer Fudd impression. The chaos that ensued throughout the movie would result in absurd piles of food and trash scattered throughout the theater floor. And a person online recounts their experience saying this: the crowd brought in tonight was the worst I've seen in a while. The amount of times I heard "chicken jockey" yelled at the top of these teens' lungs was way more than I can count. I love Minecraft so much and honestly love the movie way more than I thought I would, but these groups of people have been a wreck and a mess. For example, this is just one road that I had to clean, and many others were exactly like this. Which, to be fair, it's an absurd amount. It's to the point where everyone's just like, I'll take your largest tub of popcorn, 2 of them, and people throw them. I mean, there's videos of people like hurling them and slushies and stuff. I mean, it gets pretty absurd.
There's that video of like the guy who, I don't even know if he brought his own.
He brought
popcorn.
bags.
Yeah.
And just started waving them out. Dude, brutal. One person documented the mess that was left after a Minecraft screening to find that someone even puked on the floor.
He must have laughed so hard.
He'd be like, we're kids. I shouldn't have drank, I don't do well with sugar. I'm 12. Many viewers of the movie noted that watching a Minecraft movie was the stinkiest experience they'd ever had in a movie theater. Do you think that, I wonder, what do you think that's from?
Sweaty nerds, I guess. I don't know.
Sweaty nerds, though, you think? I mean, it's like, it's Chads.
I think it's just a bunch of like adolescent kids not wearing deodorant.
Teenage boys not putting on Tag body spray and that kind of stuff, and they're just smelly and farting and shit.
I was gonna say, my friend's mom, when we had a sleepover, she kept coming in and being like, this room stinks. Like we were stinking up this room.
Many theaters had to put out signs warning people to stop engaging in the chicken jockey trend, because, signs work. Other theaters took a more intense approach, stationing multiple people to monitor Minecraft movie screenings, and staff members admitted that it felt like they were essentially babysitting. Theaters made statements saying there would be a zero-tolerance policy for participating in the TikTok trend, but despite this, these teens only thought of more extreme ways to be as obnoxious and as messy as possible. It was almost like a competition to see who could make the lives of the theater staff the most difficult, okay? And people, as we know, as we've experienced on this channel many times, will do anything for likes and attention. In New Jersey, a large group of children began screaming during the movie before taking out bottles of lotion and spraying it all over their seats. Apparently, there was a debate in the community about how much was actually sprayed on the seat and whether or not it was in fact mayonnaise or instead of lotion. Who cares? Don't spray shit on the fucking seats of the theater, okay? Once again, one thing to even be popcorn, one thing to literally stain the seats that you're sitting in, you gross, sadistic This whole fiasco infuriated the theater owners to the point of having to set a new rule banning minors from watching the Minecraft movie without a guardian present. I love that. Sorry, it's a rated R movie now. Many theaters had custom built Minecraft props for the purpose of being used as a photo op for children. Many of them were torn to pieces day one. Unruly mob, man. Things reached the peak of absurdity when people started getting physically removed from screenings. And some people were getting caught pulling fire alarms during Minecraft movie screenings to force evacuations. Others were removed after throwing their drinks directly at other innocent people in the audience, right? Which, you know, what are we doing? What the hell are we doing, dude? During one screening, the movie suddenly paused as police officers entered the theater and escorted groups of rowdy teens out. In other instances, a group of teens were crowding around the theater door before their showing. As one of the employees was trying to contain the chaos, a moviegoer body slammed him. Unnecessary is what I would say. Downright unnecessary. Someone threw water on a guy during the Minecraft movie and yelled, "Water bucket release." Then the guy chased the teenager out and called the cops. It was hilarious. Dude, I'd be so fucking pissed. My old ass too. You know it's the thing with me though. I know that any of those teens could just beat the shit out of me, so I'd just like get my water thrown at me and I'd just be like, and just stand up and just walk out. I'm not about to be in that chaos. Are you kidding me?
I'm actually worried about old grandpa bringing their little like grandson, and he's packing heat.
What happened? Cover your ears, Johnson. You sons of bitches, die! Can you imagine a 5-year-old named Johnson? Love you, boy. 32 teenagers were shot tonight at the Minecraft movie after being unable to leave due to popcorn buildups at the door. In the subreddit, r/movie theater employees joined to collectively vent about their horrendous experiences working shifts during the opening weekend of the Minecraft movie. I love that this is actual time in our lives where we can be like, there's a place where people on subreddits can be like, God, it was a hard weekend. And other guys can be like, yeah, like they're coal miners or some shit. Kicked out 20 teenagers tonight because of the trend for this movie. Another user said, someone egged our theater last night. And another user even said, yeah, I had quite a few refunds that I let slide halfway through the movie because people were getting shoes thrown at them, popcorn and candy. It was a complete shit show and I felt bad for the families that were just there to enjoy the movie. Where some people will gladly be public nuisances for the sake of their own entertainment, others decided Minecraft movie was the perfect time to scream slurs. That's right, did you know that we're going into a racial and anti-Semitic part of this video? Here it is. On various occasions, people were recorded screaming the N-word during the movie. And when we say on various occasions, let me tell you, there is too many videos online of people screaming the N-word at the screen in a Minecraft movie. And here's the thing, tons of chortling after. All right? Lots and lots of it. Also anti-Semitic stuff, people doing that. We obviously, I'm not going to go into depth about it. I'm just saying that it has brewed a sense of trollism that people online would probably call based or red-pilled. That's what I'm saying, that kind of vibe. Going to the Minecraft movie with my boys and we're cutting loose. As far as obnoxious theater audiences go, I think a Minecraft movie certainly takes the top spot. There are plenty of big video game/toy franchises trying to move into the realm of film. And hell, after the success of Barbie movie, it was already revealed that Mattel has like 14 movies coming out based on their products. Mattel products, man. It kind of makes you wonder just how far things can go. I mean, it's only a matter of time before one of these annoying movie stunts leads to someone dying. Grandpa with the gun during the Monopoly movie. And during the Monopoly movie, if people don't dress up in monocles and shit and have money bags and start running around and pass and go, what are we doing? But also, here's another thing. The films are dying.
Not if you bring Jack Black. Get Jack Black in every movie.
If that's the only way it'll ever survive is if Jack Black stars in all 14 Mattel movies. Can you imagine if they had Jack Black be bald and he's a Monopoly man? Who are you? With the monocle. I am the Monopoly man. But he's doing like a Daniel Plaintiff thing, whatever. I drink your shake. Whatever he's doing that. I pass go. I like $200. You go directly to jail. With a cane. And I'll just say this as we start heading off into the sunset here. It was just an odd phenomenon that we wanted to talk about because I don't think it's going to go on much longer. Memes only lives. It's like a shooting star. But for the time being, this had to be one of the wildest times in a movie theater. And I don't think it'll ever be topped, Nick. I don't think so. Do you think that this is the catalyst? Is it the wick has been lit on the dynamite?
I think people are going to start forcing shit.
Well, this is the perfect storm though because you have Jack Black as Steve from Minecraft and he has all these lines. And it's like, what else is bigger than Minecraft? Nothing, you know? That's the big thing. Because people are like, what? Monopoly? And then they're gonna be like, yeah, I think my grandma has that under her fucking staircase, dude. You know, who knows? I mean, I don't know. It's such a weird time. All I gotta say is this, guys. Go watch whatever movie you like. I could hate it, the FNAF movie. There's people who like it. Go see it as many times as you want to. Go watch Wicked. Be gay and watch Wicked. Be morbidly obese and gay and watch Wicked. And sing songs. That's your right as a human being. Am I wrong, Nick? Am I wrong? Chortle would slap your belly at Donkey Kong in the Super Mario Brothers movie, right? Donkey Kong movie, but Seth Rogen in like a practical suit, like makeup. Can you guys believe this? You smoke weed? Anyways, moral of the story is this. Enjoy whatever you want, but for the love of God, just leave other bystanders out of it. Go there and just shut up and enjoy the movie. Granted, Minecraft movie, I was on board for a bit until it started throwing shit and everything. I think going to a movie and screaming and clapping at stuff, insane. It's hilarious. But people criticize the Eras Tour people, the Swifties, for getting up and dancing during the concert? I did, but I would say the general public was like, well, it's a concert movie. What are you supposed to do? During the Minecraft movie, it's a fucking Minecraft movie. They're screaming chicken jockey and clapping. That's fine. And then here's the other thing. Well, I think I wanted to go to the theater and experience it. Take your son out of school and get a fucking matinee. I don't want to hear it. Take a sick day from work, all right? All I know is that thank you all so much for watching the video.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. Just end it like that.